Good morning, you guys. Um, given I just did a newsreel on competition, and I wanted to say, I myself, I don't unless you run in a race, or if you run in a race, or you playing a sports game, like workplace competition, people trying to compete with each other's lives. I do not believe in that stuff. It's so ridiculous. Um, And nobody could change my mind to that. The Bible clearly tells us don't compare. So I have never compared myself to anyone, even if they have more than me. Okay, I don't care. I'm I'm grateful, and I'm grateful for what I have, because although I don't have much, I've worked extra hard for it. Let me tell you. And when you know you put in the work, um, you are more grateful because you know you worked for it. This hoopty I have now, I overly worked for this hoopty. And um I'm proud of it. I worked for this car. You know, I worked hard for it. I saved for it. It's mine. So competition, comparing, and competition leads to comparing, and that is something you should never do. I mean, it just it's ridiculous in my opinion. And in the workplace, everybody should be working as a team. I don't care. I really don't. You know, uh, so it's no. There should be no competition because everybody is there for the same goal. Right, right. Um, and I think that's what's turning off some people from the workplace. I have a other list of reasons why I'm turned off of the workplace environment. I don't know where things changed at, but they just have a lot of wrong people in positions. I mean, they have the few wrong people they have in positions at some of these jobs ruins everything, because their power and their it just ruins the whole work thing. Um, yeah. I do have something like a poem I do want to get out and read, but I don't know if it's the right time right now. It's just a release. I'm in a better place right now. As far as work wise, I think I'm in a there. I still, I run into, there's gonna be people, but I'm in pretty much a safer place. Um, but yeah, um, I I'm still turned off from the work environment. I'm kind of detached. I do my job, and I'm just a little more detached than I used to be. And that's why I think more and more people is hoping that certain other things, works out for them to help them get away from the work environment that's out here. Um, yeah, competition. All you can do is be better than you were yesterday, and I'm still working on that. So there's no competition. Like, honey, I be like, I ain't fighting no. I'm not competing for no man. You want that man? Take that man. I don't want that man. You competing at work, honey. You competing against yourself because I'm not competing. Like, people have to realize not everybody is fighting for the same goal, and I think that's where people get screwed up at, honey. Not everybody fighting for the same goal. Like, I have a whole nother mission at hand, but I can't get to that mission unless, I continue in God, because it's gonna take a lot of other people. I don't know why God gave me this vision, but it's gonna take a lot of other people, good people. And so, yeah, I'm really off in the future, but it's important that I stay present in order to get to that future, thing. And it take other people awakening, you know, to that. So not everybody, although you see somebody next to you doing the same thing you doing, they don't necessarily have the same. They don't have the same. They not fighting for what you fighting for. So when I see certain things, I be like, honey pie, let me turn off this. Let me detach from what you doing, because we're not fighting for the same thing here. Okay. So yeah, competition, and some managers and some jobs promote that, but it's proof that it doesn't work. It's not it's not sound. It could be, people can be petty. They want to see that go on. That they're bored and they want to see people, doing the rat race thing. That's what I saw in the past. That there's one place I'm talking about. But some people have a whole totally different goal. You don't know what God told this person to do. They was there to help. They was there to help the company, not themselves, really. So the angels and God was in that place, and he just wanted to see how you was going to treat the person that he picked to help you. And let me tell you, they showed their ass. Yeah, they really did. Not knowing, God spoke to that person. God was speaking to that person. The angels was all up in there. And you think the angels was gonna let somebody take them out when they put them there to help? Hmm? That's when God said, leave. That person left. Now they kind of like questioned it because they didn't have the next plan when God already had it planned. So, yeah. So yeah, competition in the long run doesn't work because you have to look at the bigger picture. Just food for thought. All right, you guys, have a great one. God bless.